Hi guys, welcome back to We Gonna Talk About It. It's your girl Kenyatta. I'm so happy to be here today. Thank you guys for tuning in. Tonight I want to have a juicy conversation. Of course, you know what I always say. Please do not get offended if it does not pertain to you. Even if it pertains to you and you feel like something I said is not true, voice your voice in the comment. Everybody has a voice and should be able to use them. Okay. So tonight's topic is 25 on your fifth child. 25 on your fifth child. Guys, do you know anybody that's 25 years old and that's on their fifth child? They have five children. Do you know anybody like that? Amongst the five children that they have, all of them are with different baby fathers. All of them. All the children have a different baby father. Do you think this is okay? Do you think a woman 25 should have five children? Do you think this is frowned upon? I feel like this, guys. To each his own. Some people want to have a big family. It's been done back in the days many times. People didn't have one and two kids. They would have five, six, seven children, and that was okay. Why isn't it okay for today's young women to have just as many children? Why is it not okay? Is it not okay because all of them are by different baby fathers? Is it not okay because the 25-year-old is not supporting herself? Is it not okay because she's not working and she's on welfare? She is collecting food stamps. She is living in housing. Is this not okay because of all those things? What I believe is this: a woman should have as many children as she wants. But when I was 25, I didn't want five children. That was me, my personal preference. I always wanted one. I didn't even want one, to be honest. But my husband had no children and he wanted kids. And that was a deal breaker for him. So I decided I was going to have a baby. And I did. Now, I don't know, guys, this is just me. I don't know if I'm old fashioned or what, but I wouldn't want to be 25 with five children and five different baby fathers. That's just too much. That's wilding. That's crazy. That's ridiculous. You don't need to be having five baby fathers. How about you have maybe two? How about one for all of the kids? And what are you doing? Like, how are you living at 25? You have no, you're not employed. You're not skilled in anything. But I know you're collecting the welfare. No, okay, fine. But is that really taking care of all five of your children? You must be getting some kind of child support as well. Um, I just have to think that, because how else could you be able to take care of five children? It's hard taking care of one. I'm a mother who has experience having one child. It's expensive. So how do you do it? How are you supporting more than one child, especially if you have five? How are you doing that? Is these men helping you? I just don't believe the men are helping. I'm sorry, men. Please don't get upset. I love that you guys watch my show. And I'm all about the power of the people. I really am. But it's just unfortunate that we have a high percentage of men that do not take care of their kids. Yes, let me big up the men that do take care of their children, that are actually raising their children without a mother. I've seen it. I've witnessed it. That is a beautiful thing if that's something that you're doing. I know men that raise other men's children to be their own. That is beautiful. Okay. That child is lucky to have you in his or her life if you're doing that. But we're talking about the young mothers here who, I mean, they just keep having babies. Why is it that you keep having babies? Is it because you want a big family? Um, do I mean, don't you have any goals or dreams to show your children that you are an independent woman? You're a woman of great class, a woman of great education, a woman of great background. Like, what are you teaching 5 children at 25 years old? You haven't went through a lot yourself at this point yet, so I'm curious to know as to what these children are being taught. What kind of mother figure are you? Do you think that you're a good mother figure if you have all these children with different baby fathers? Do you really think that's a good idea? I know, guys, like women, I know you can meet a guy, he lets you see the good part of him first. Then come down the line, you find out he's been lying to you. He has more baby mothers. Okay, guess what? Now you scratch that one off the list. You got to go to a second one, of course. You're 25 years old. You're gonna keep dating. Okay, so now you're on number two. Number two, he shows you he's sweet and nice in the beginning. Then he start beating you in your head. You got to scratch him off now. Now you're up to number three. But as you're scratching them off, must you keep having babies with them? Like, does nobody use protection anymore? And I mean birth control, condoms, whatever. You need to be using something because, I mean, if you're testing all these guys out and you just lay with them and you keep making babies, how do you think the men that's after the ones you already have, what do you think that they're thinking about you? Think about that. Especially when you get to the fourth and fifth one, he already knows that you have 3 other baby daddies before him. So now he's going to stereotype you as well. We need to think of these things as women. It's okay, like I said, if you want to have a big family. But I believe this: if you say you want to have a big family and you're 25 years old, I want to speak to the 25-year-old that is doing something with her life. She's going to school or she's working hard. She's taking care of her kids. Um, her kids are well fed, well dressed, well taught. You need to be doing those things if you say you 25 and you want a lot of children. There's nothing wrong with that, but there is something wrong when welfare and other people's tax money is paying for you to support your children. Everybody gets in a rut. I understand that. But like I said, welfare, Section 8, all that stuff, that's temporary assistance. Treat it as such. We are condemned already as a minority people. These stereotypes, we don't want them placed on us. It's just not good, ladies. It's not good. Like I said, you get to the fourth and fifth one and he like, yeah, she got 3 baby fathers already. That man is not going to take you seriously. He's not. He can't, because you've already had 3 children and they're all with different baby fathers. And guess what? You see, men think different than us. They don't think sometimes with this head. So this fourth one that has come along now, he's very silly. You know why? Because he's going to be sleeping with you unprotectedly too. And you're going to wind up pregnant with his baby, which is going to make number 4. And guess what he's going to do? He's going to leave. He's not going to stay because he sees baby father 1, 2, and 3 has already done that. They left too. Or you left them, whatever it might have been. He knows that you're not successful. You don't have a good success rate of keeping a man. He knows that already. So do you think it's wise, 25-year-old, to just keep laying down with these men, knowing that something could pop up that's going to turn you off and make you be like, okay, I can't deal with him no more? Don't you think you should, like, try him out first? wear some protection, you know, protect yourself too. Because do you really want to go through all that baby daddy problems? You know, with these things come great complications. And then, you know, I just wouldn't feel comfortable knowing that I have to take 5 different baby fathers to for child support, to court for child support. You know, you shouldn't have to beg any man to be your child's father, to be their child's father. We shouldn't have to beg them, you know. But I think they hold you at a certain standard when you have so many children and they're by different baby fathers. Okay? I think there's a big difference between a woman that's just basically, you know, y'all hooked up a couple times. It was all good and gravy in the beginning, and then y'all broke up, but you had a baby with him. So now you having the baby, blase, blase. It is different from a woman who was married. She has 5 kids. She's 25. And let's just say her husband was in the army. He got killed. There's a big difference, you understand, between that woman and the other woman. She's 25. She has 5 children, but she's working. She's taking care of her children. Her husband that she was wed to, those were all his children. He has left her as beneficiary of his insurance policy. So she has that as well. You need to make good, you know, decisions in your life. And I know when we're young, we do silly things. Of course, I've been there. I understand, young 25-year-old, but I understand this too. We have got to hold these men at a certain standard. I'm telling you. Men need to learn how to have respect for women. But in order for them to do that, you have to show them that you're about something. No man is going to respect you if you have 3 and 4 babies before him and none of the baby fathers are around. He's not going to respect you. He thinks you're just a baby machine. And I'm sure you don't want to be that. No woman wants to be that. But we need to be accountable for, you know, decisions that we make. These are the decisions that you made. Now these children are in this world. You know, they didn't ask to be here. Are you going to take care of them? Are you really going to take care of them, 25-year-old mother? Or are you going to expect the government and everybody else's tax dollar to pay for your kids? Are you going to take care of your kids? 5 is a lot to feed, okay? Especially nowadays, food being so expensive. I don't know. Guys, drop comments if you believe it's okay for a 25-year-old woman to have 5 children with 5 different baby fathers. Do you think it's wise for her to keep laying down, making the same mistake 5 times? And I'm not calling the children a mistake. I'm saying basically, you know, a lot of people say, oh, well, I made a mistake. I hooked up with the wrong person. That's in more what I'm talking about. I believe children never should be called a mistake. Never, ever should children be called a mistake. But they can be birthed by a mistake that you did. Okay? Now these children are here. What will you teach them? What are you going to teach your little girl? Are you going to teach her at 25 she should not have 5 children, but you did it yourself? Kids are very it's very common for children to you know, always think what their parents did. They will throw it up in your face. Okay? They will. Oh, well, the daughter turned 16, 17, and she says, "Mommy, oh, well, you had 5 kids at 25." You don't think she's going to say that because of what she knows that you did? You don't care that she's going to see that? We need to care more about the actions that we take, people. We need to care more. 25 with 5 children and 5 different baby fathers. I believe that's my issue. Excuse me, guys. I need to get something to drink. I'm getting thirsty. You know, I get thirsty when I talk to you. Thank you. Excuse me. So, I feel it's wrong in the aspect as the baby fathers. Like, I think that's what turns me off about it, is the baby fathers, the different baby fathers. It's just too much. That's obscene. It really is. Like, 5 different baby fathers, come on. I just don't think that's acceptable. It shouldn't be acceptable. I believe if you're going to have that many children, like I said, if you can't get all of the children with one man, how about a second one? But when you start making that same mistake over and over and over again, because you just listening to everything this guy is feeding you, no. You have to look at the signs, ladies. There's signs there. We just don't like to see them because sometimes we are so, infatuated with this person. You just want to see all the good in them. But there are many signs. Let me tell you, I always thought like this. Number one sign for me is this. If I, like back in the days when I would meet a guy and he would try to talk to me and he would say, "Look, can I have your number?" I'd be like, "Can I have yours?" If he is reluctant to give you the number, that is sign number one. He has a woman. Okay. I know it sounds terrible, but it's the truth. Why can't both of you exchange numbers? What's wrong with that? Why is he not willing to give it to you? Okay. Second red flag for me. You meet a guy, y'all are talking, and you go to work 5 days a week. Your only days off is Saturday and Sunday. He doesn't work on Saturday and Sunday, so he says to you. But whenever you ask him, "Let's get together on Saturday. Let's go to the movies. Would you like to go to church with me on Sunday?" He tells you he can't go. Why not? Why can't he go, ladies? Why can't he go? He doesn't work on the weekend, remember? Like you. That's sign number 2 for me. He has a woman at home, and she believes that the weekend is for her, okay? Believe it. It's the truth. Okay, sign number 3 for me. You guys are talking and you miss him. You want to see him. Is it okay for you to know where he lives? Can you do a pop-up? Y'all are dating now, remember. Y'all ain't just crushing on each other no more. You've been talking to him for a couple months, and you want to see him. Is it okay for you to pop up at his house? When you get there, he's telling you, "Nah, you can't be doing that. You got to call me before you come." Red flag number 3. Don't believe it. It's the signs are there. We just try to ignore them. The signs are there, ladies. They are. Let's open our eyes and really read the men the way that they're showing us, okay? Read them. These are signs. You can only talk to them certain times, or he doesn't never want to talk. He wants to just text you. No, that's a problem. I need you to be talking to me on the phone for a little bit, at least an hour with no interruptions. Like there's no, "Oh, well, hold on. He done told you hold on about 10 times. Like, nobody got time for that. People got to get up for work the next morning. He's lying. Men, I'm telling the truth. It's just what it is. It happens to all us ladies. And men, I'm going to tell you this too. Vice versa. It's the same thing for y'all. Women do these things too. I know there's women out there that do these things. Yes. So if this woman is showing you these signs, dump her. Leave her alone. She's not into having a relationship with you. If I can't do them things, I don't have your number. I don't know where you live. Or if I know where you live, I can't just pop up by your house. You can't talk to me without interruptions. No, you can't spend the weekend with me when I'm off work. That's when I have time for you. That's when you have time for me. You don't want to be in a relationship then. Or guess what? You already in one. You just trying to have your cake and eat it too. Been there, done that. It's not good. And I told you, people crazy nowadays. You have to worry about people killing you for doing deceitful things. Go watch my video on that. This is serious stuff. People snap. So, guys, drop comments. Tell me what you feel about this. Do you Do you think it's okay for a 25-year-old to have 5 children by different baby fathers? Is it okay for her to just sit home and do nothing? Is that okay? Is it okay in your book? And, be honest, like we're always saying, people should tell the truth. People shouldn't lie. Here I am on this platform, always telling you guys the truth. Now, like I said, I'm not stupid. I'm not trying to air all my dirty laundry. No. Who's going to do that? But if it's something that I feel strongly about and I want to talk about it, I'm going to talk about it and give you my truthful answer. Like I said, I see nothing wrong with a 25-year-old having a big family. I have a problem with the 5 different baby fathers. It's too much. You ODing at this point. That's too much. Ugh. Could you imagine 5 different baby fathers? You got to be asking them and begging them for stuff. No. No, not doing that. No. You guys need to find one. And if you got one, like I said, maybe you made one mistake, you go to number 2. But after that, I'm not excusing you for the mistake you made over and over and over again. No. We learn wisdom by making mistakes. But after you make the mistakes, you don't keep making them. That's how you learn. You're not learning if you got up to child number 5. You haven't learned anything. So, ladies, be accountable for the decisions you make. Drop comments. Which one are you for? Are you for the 25-year-old having all these kids by different baby fathers? Or are you just like me, to each his own, but you feel like she shouldn't be having it with 5 different baby fathers? Everybody has different opinions. Drop some opinions. I want to hear them. Young people, get in this chat. This is about you. I want to hear what you have to say. And if you are a woman that's 25 or under 25 and have 5 children, please tell us tell us what you do to support your children. I would like to hear that. I would really like somebody that's 25 or under to get on here and say how they take care of their children. Because it's a good thing, young woman, if you doing things for your children, if you working for your children, that is a good thing. We need to hear that. Okay? So let's hear that, guys. Okay? Let's get some good comments on this topic. So, guys, I love you. I did a short this morning. I've done shorts before. Shorts is basically where you do a video and it's like really quick, like a quick video, I cannot believe how many views I got in like literally 5 minutes. It was unbelievable. It's like everybody clicked on it at the same time. Yeah, I said it. 144 people viewed that video just for me saying good morning, basically an affirmation. So, like I like to say, the proof is in the pudding. You guys like shorts. So guess what I'm going to give you? I'm going to give you shorts too, because I gives my people what they want. My people want to see me in the morning. Y'all want to see me in my scrubs. Y'all want to hear me say, thank you, Jesus, for waking me up this morning. I'm doing that. That's it. It's going down. So guess what? I'm not going to obligate myself to say every morning I'm going to do it. But I'm going to try to do it a few mornings in the week to give a daily confirmation, a good morning, a thank you, Jesus. I'm going to try to do that because you guys love it. Altogether, I got 180 views. And it was in less than 13 minutes. That's saying something to me. So, we're going to try it out. So, expect to get a video from me in the mornings on affirmations. It could be, like I said, I'm going to try to do it as much as possible. Tomorrow, I'm definitely going to drop one because I got to test this again to see if this is really working. I can't believe it. That's why I got to make myself a believer. So, guys, I loved you. No, I love you still. I missed you today. That's mainly why I went online this morning to say good morning, because I missed y'all. I really did. I missed y'all last night. I had a wonderful sleep and I woke up this morning in such a beautiful mood. I usually wake up in a nice mood anyway, but this morning it was extra. Your girl was extra happy. And God told me pick up the phone and talk to my peoples, and that's what I did. So guys, when you feel something, do it. You know, when you get a notion, a nudge, that is Jesus telling you to do something. So take him up on what he's telling you to do. You heard the numbers, okay? It works. Just do it. Just do it. And just test it out. Like I said, I'm going to do it again tomorrow morning, definitely. Like I said, I'm going to try to do it a couple times in the week. I'm not obligating myself to every day, though. It's too much for me. Sometimes I'm in a rush in the morning, you know. It just all depends. This morning was very calm and suave. I'm just watching the time, guys. I don't want us to cut off. So I had time to do it. So, guys, I love you. I thank you for continually watching. If you didn't do it already, go hug, kiss, love on somebody, do what you need to do, text them, utilize the cell phone. You know what I say, life is lifing. It ain't stopping, boo-boo. Go do those things. I love you. It's your girl Kenyatta on We Gun Talk About It. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, guys. I love you so much. Peace out. Peace out is real on this side.